Hey guys, this video is on the dilations, describing dilation slide. Select all of the correct statements on your screen on the right side. You should see these blue circles and you're going to drag them to all of the correct statements, which means there could be more than one. All right, from our lesson, we know that the pre-image or the original image, the OG, is labeled with just regular old letters. So in this case, triangle ABC, that purple one, is our original image. Okay, this is the OG, which means it is shrinking. And I know that this yellow brownish triangle comes after because I also see those prime markers. It's A prime, C prime, B prime. Okay, the OG, that is what comes first. That is also called a pre-image. Okay, also called a pre-image. Think of, like, for any of my football fans in here, there's a pre-game. There's something that happens, like a show that happens before the actual game. Pre is before. This image is also called the after image. The image or the after image is what happens after we dilate it. Okay, let's answer these questions. Triangle ABC is the image. No, it is the pre-image. Triangle ABC is the pre-image. Correct. So drag a circle on B. Triangle A prime, B prime, C prime is the image. Correct. It is not the pre because it comes after. Okay, I know this is a little bit confusing because it says image, but this is kind of like the after image. That's what happens after. Next, select all of the correct statements. We are labeling these points now. It looks like the same picture, same two triangles. This is really testing your coordinate plane skills. These are called order pairs, is how we locate a point on a coordinate plane. And remember, the order is X and then Y. You can start at 0 and look on the x-axis, left and right first, and then the y-axis up and down. So let's check each one of these points. Point C is located at 610. So I'm going to use my little laser pointer. Here we go. Okay, so I'm starting at 0, x first. So x is 6. I'm going to go over to the 6. And then up 10. That is correct. Point C is at 610. Point C prime is 5, 3. I like to start at 0, go 5 on the x-axis, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. That is not where C prime is. C prime's over here, not over here. So that is incorrect. Well, I should be circling these. This one's correct. It's incorrect. Okay, point B is at 6, negative 6. Point B, we're going to go 6, positive 6, and then down. We're way over here somewhere, but point B is right here. So that is incorrect. Point B prime is located at negative 3, 3. B prime. So negative 3 is our x-axis. We're going to move to the left 3, 1, 2, 3, and then up 3, 1, 2, 3. That is correct. B prime is right there. Correct. Circle it. Okay, point A is located at negative 6, 12. Point A, negative 6, left 6, 12. Positive 12. Go up 12. This is a little bit tricky. Let me mark this with a pen. This is negative 6, 12. Okay, which looks like A, but that's just where the labeling is. For the triangle, the purple triangle, it's actually right here. That's that point. That's the point A. So this is incorrect. And then the last one, point A prime, is negative 5, 6. Start at 0. We're going to go left 5 and up 6. Right here. That is not A prime. That is B. A prime's right here. So this one's incorrect. Okay. For this one, we have some cards on the right that you're going to drag into these spaces. Fill in the blanks to make true statements. Triangle ABC was multiplied by a factor. Is it greater than or less than 1? So if we started at purple and it transformed into this smaller yellowish brown one, it shrunk. And if something is shrinking, we are multiplying by a scale factor that is less than 1. Okay? It's less than 1. I can't remember if your cards say less than or if it's the symbol. It's less than 1 because it's shrinking. If it's doubling, if it's getting bigger, we could be doubling it, tripling it. That's then a number greater than 1. But if it's shrinking, it's less than 1. Triangle ABC was blank to create triangle ABC. It was shrunken. It got smaller. or it was reduced. Okay, reduced. We have enlarged if it grows, and then we have reduced if it's shrunken. Select all the correct statements. We have a new shape here. We have this trapezoid. I don't think that's a perfect trapezoid. Kind of trapezoidish. Select all of the correct statements. We got to check them all because there could be more than one. Triangle time is the image. Triangle time is the pre-image. Okay, let's find. Does this say triangle? This is not a triangle. Ooh, typo. It's not a triangle. It's a quadrilateral. Triangles only have 3 sides. Maybe I'll fix this before I give you this assignment. Okay. So let's see. Triangle or quadrilateral. Time is the red one. That's this one right here. And it doesn't have the prime. So this is the original or the pre-image. So B is correct. It's what we start off as. And then it gets really big. So this green one is the image. So BC. So this time our shape is growing. Select all of the correct statements. Let's check our ordered pair skills. Point T is located at 2, -3. 2, so I start in the middle, go right 2, down 3. That's right here. That's not touching anything. Point T prime is located at -9, 6. So we're going to go to the left 9. And then up 6, that's right here. That's correct. That is T prime. Point M is located at -2, -2. Start in the middle, the origin, left 2, down 2. Point M, correct. Point M prime is located at -6, -6. Start at the origin, left 6, down 6. Whoops. It's right here. That is M prime, correct. Point E is located at -4, -1. Start in the middle, left 4, down 1. It's really close to the label E, but this E is referring to this point right here, not the middle of this green shape, so that is incorrect. Point E prime is located at -9, -3. Start at the origin, left 9, down 3. 1, 2, 3. That is correct. So the labels are not where it is. Okay, the label is as close as it can be to the point. Fill in the blank to make the statement true. Okay, quadrilateral time was multiplied by a factor of... Okay, so this time we said this is the OG, right? And then it transforms into this larger one. It looks like it's more than doubled. It looks like even more than tripled, quadrupled. So it seems like quite a bit. So this is going to be greater than. By a factor, a scale factor that is greater than 1. Because if it's getting larger, our scale factor is going to be greater than 1. If it's getting smaller, if it's shrinking, it's less than 1. Quadrilateral time was enlarged to create quadrilateral time prime. Prime time. Ooh. Okay, there you go. All right, I hope that helped. I hope that makes sense. If it's shrinking, it's a scale factor less than 1. If it's getting bigger, it's a scale factor greater than 1. Shrinking is being reduced. Enlarging is when it's getting larger. If you're struggling at any part of this, understanding the scale factor, whether it's being shrunken or not, being able to read which one we start off with, and then which one it ends with, or anything like that, please let me know. Or if it's more of a coordinate plane issue, if you have a hard time with this part, knowing where the points are and checking where the points are, then you let me know as well. All right, see you guys.